Knights. And we'll take a break as we get ready to do the starting lineups and the national anthem. We'll be back in a moment, and you can watch some girls basketball here at the Master Ball Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here after the national anthem and the prayer to kick things off here. As we get ready for the starting lineups, you hear them naming them off here now for Solid Rock. So far, you've got Sue Murray, number 2, Kylie Raychow, number 4, Carrington Durbin, number 23, number 30, Ava Norsworthy, and number 10, Becca Lee. That's your starting 5 for Strong Rock Patriots as they come in here again. 500 on the season, 1-6 in the region. Starting lineup for Calvary Christian, you got Belle Graham, Maddie Davis, number 5, number 12, Charlie Spann. Got Allie Halstead. And Victoria Griffin will finalize that starting 5 for Calvary. I was looking at the roster earlier today, Paxton. I believe from what I was seeing here, let's see if I got this right. Calvary's roster, as far as the girls go, you've got 2 seniors, Kaya West, Victoria Griffin. Everybody else on the roster is freshmen or 8th grade.
That's right, and some of the young ones to look out for, Maddie Davis and Allie Halstead, really have come into their own as this season has progressed. Allie Halstead, she's legit. She is legit. And then, of course, Maddie Davis, the multi-sport athlete, great in softball. Also finding her footing in basketball, so I'm excited to see how they perform against the talented Strong Rock team.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing here. You get the youngsters like 8th graders and freshmen that pretty much make up your entire starting lineup. It's going to take a minute for them to get adjusted to the high school game, but let's see if they can maybe try to get this win at home here and get an upset against Strong Rock as they turn the ball over now and bringing it up court Norsworthy for the Patriots. And moving the ball across to the other baseline there and then back across. Good ball movement so far by Strong Rock from the wing, a little bit strong, but the rebound and the putback attempt is good by Becca Lee. First 2 points of the game to go after that rebound. 2-0 Strong Rock now here over the Lady Knights. They look to push the ball. Three-pointer from the wing. A little bit off there, but the rebound going to Strong Rock. That's number 4, Kaylee Raychow. Just a little bit strong on that three-pointer there by Charlie Spann, but they get the turnover now. Moving it up court, try to get it across. Three-pointer, a little bit too strong there. Another rebound from Strong Rock. That one going to Carrington Durbin. She picks that one up as they move the ball up the floor. Baseline three. Kylie Raschow.
And this is exactly what Strong Rock was doing the other night when I got to watch them play Brookstone. They were lighting it up from three-point range.
Yeah, it seems like, it's a little bit of an unorthodox shooting style from Raschow. You see both feet kind of kick back as she jumps up in the air with a jump shot for three, but if it works, it works, and she made that one. It was nothing but cord on that three-pointer.
Oh, yeah, and she's got the ability to make them. So does Sue Murray, so Calvary's defense has to be sure to close out on shooters or else they'll make you pay.
Yeah, might have to switch to some kind of a zone to keep them out on the wings, but a little bit of a steal and a fast break, and that time Norsworthy is going to get fouled on the fast break layup attempt there. Looks like the one picking it up is going to be number 12, Charlie Spann. Didn't want to give up the easy layup, so not too bad of a foul here with 6:19 left to go in the first quarter. And we're going to get a timeout, and we'll take a break with him here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here for the Master Wall game of the week. It's the Carroll Purdue State Farm first quarter here. If you need insurance, make sure you go to Carroll Purdue. I'd like to thank her for being one of our sponsors here on the broadcast as Norsworthy misses the first of 2 free throws. I'd like to thank our other sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, and Houston Clinic, for helping us bring these broadcasts to you guys that are watching from home or at work. And the second of 2 drops in there. Norsworthy with the first points of the game, and now it's 6-0. Strong Rock with the lead here, not quite 2 minutes into the ball game. And we're going to get a travel down on the baseline as Allie Halstead couldn't quite keep it as she got a little bit of a body contact, a little bit of a body check, and kind of shuffled those feet. Almost a turnover there, but it ended up in the hands of Becca Lee, and she goes up for the layup and gets fouled. 2 Knights were right there on top of her, so she'll head to the free throw line. Second team foul for the Calvary Knights.
And, Mike, something I always like to say when I'm on air, and just anybody who wants to ask, free throws are very important in basketball. You know, these really can win or lose a basketball game.
I've witnessed a few so far that I've called this year across the area, even out in Russell County, you know, Pacelli, things like that, where you see the free throws really affect, especially some of these teams that are more defensive oriented. They get to the line and they're not able to shoot. Their defense is able to contain the other team, but they can't get the points themselves. You end up losing by 4 or 5, and that's where it comes from, the free throw strike.
Yep.
Good ball movement by the Knights there, but as soon as I said that, another turnover. And this time, Norsworthy with it and gives it up. Driving into the lane, there's Becca Lee again. And she takes contact on the layup there. Looks like she's going to be fouled by Maddie Davis. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Strong Rock with a 6-0 lead. Just 1 for 4 from the free throw line, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, you got to credit Strong Rock for their ability to get big, driving the paint, and draw these fouls there. These aren't soft fouls. They're getting hit right now.
And Becca Lee makes the first of 2. That's one of the things you can tell with Strong Rock right now. They move the ball fairly well. And then with that zone, they use their hands well, too, on defense. You've seen them already kind of deflect a few of the passes by Calvary as they try to move the ball around the court.
For sure, very disciplined defense from Strong Rock.
And Becca Lee makes both of hers to go 4 points and another turnover there. And then brought right back over. And looks like this time Halstead's going to draw the foul. Looks like it may have been Rachel. Pick that one up, and Calvary will inbound now, and Halstead to bring it up the court. Down 8-0, looking to get on the scoreboard of the Knights. And it's going to be poked out of her hands by Sue Murray, but it'll stay with Calvary. I believe it's one of those things where right now they just have to get just that one bucket in there. It'll kind of maybe get a little bit momentum on their side, get that confidence up.
And there it is.
The three-pointer from the wing by Maddie Davis. If you speak it, it shall be done.
Yeah,
8-3 now.
You spoke that one into existence.
Maddie Davis putting Calvary on the board now, 8-3, Strong Rock. And we're going to get a travel there. Norsworthy shuffling those feet before putting the ball to the court there and got called for the turnover. Now you got Halstead, the 8th grader, bringing it up the court. Baseline. Up underneath, number 3, almost the end, one there by Belle Graham. Good ball movement by the Calvary Knights there to move it around, swing it to the left side and get down to the baseline. She was able to find Graham in the paint. Unable to finish, but good foul there. Way to try to get through contact, at least get it to the rim.
And I know we've already hit on it once, but I feel like for Calvary, it's especially important to capitalize on these free throws with how good offensively Strong Rock is.
And looks like before the second free throw, we're going to get another timeout. And with it, we'll take a break here. Calvary down 8-4 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And we're back here for the Master Wall game of the week here at Calvary. Second free throw up coming for Belle Graham. And she hits that one as well to make it now 8-5. Strong Rock here with the early lead, not quite halfway through the first quarter. Little baseline movement, they swing it around the court. Rachel for 3 again, and she sinks another one.
Watch out.
By Becky Lee. Rachel with 6 points now.
And when you're a player out there and you see 2 3-pointers go down especially in the first quarter, expect some tighter defense on you.
Yes, and it seems like, it wasn't too bad of a defense on that, a little bit late on it, but she got and one on the baseline. Maddie Davis. But yeah, you saw her kind of she had a little bit of defense, a little late getting to her, but still was able to get the hand up there in her face. But seems like Rachel, that's her point right there. That's her spot. If she's in that spot, get in her face and keep her from shooting those threes. And she makes the free throw, does Maddie Davis. That gives her 6 points on the day so far here. 11-8. Strong Rock with the lead here. 3:56 left in the first quarter.
And Mike, you were hitting on it during the break, but this, if Calvary can get the win, will be their first region win.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a big one here. And we got a travel there. Looks like that one's called on Jolie Knight for Strong Rock. So that'll get it back in the hands of Calvary here. And Strong Rock 1-6 on the season in the region. So this could end up being a big one for them to be able to get out of the bottom of that region standings for Calvary. And we got a turnover. There's Rashow. Gets it over to Sue Murray. And short on the three-point attempt, rebounded by Maddie Davis. A little bit of a move, went to the left hand there to Charlie Spann. Calvary swinging the ball around. Halstead into the paint. Almost made it through contact. Couldn't draw the foul, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Maddie Davis, and it goes to Strong Rock. So nice little possession there. You didn't get any points out of it, but good ball movement. Got down inside. Halstead shows she can play through contact as a young eighth grader. At least get the ball up there. Just got off the rim, almost went in. So tough play by the young point guard for Calvary.
And really could have been called a foul. That's really just referee's discretion there.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where it's, and it looks like they might have missed where she stepped out of bounds, but that's going to be another three-point shot, but Rashow misses that one. And Maddie Davis comes up with another rebound. Calvary bringing it up the court now. Charlie Spann with it, looking to set up the offense. Kind of looks like a 3-2 zone from Strong Rock. Inside. And nice off the glass is Charlie Spann. And that cuts the lead down now 11-10 Strong Rock. Tipped on the pass, but Strong Rock able to recover it. And we're going to get a jump ball as Victoria Griffin tries to snatch it away. And with the jump ball, possession arrow still going to Strong Rock, so the Patriots keep possession.
And Calvary just subbed in a pretty hot hand from the three-point line, Ellie Stokes. If she can get going early, that'll be a huge positive for Calvary.
Yeah, that'd be a big one right there. You see Ellie Stokes and Reagan Terry coming in for Calvary. Strong Rock, another turnover there is Caitlin Keeney unable to keep control of the ball there, and it went out of bounds touching the line. Maddie Davis now to inbound it for Calvary and get it to Halstead. Still 11-10 Patriots over the Knights here with 2:05 to go in the first quarter. It's been a fairly good, I mean, other than the turnovers, it's been a good ball game here. If Calvary can clean up those turnovers, especially inside on the passing game, they could really take command of this one here and probably get that first win, which would be huge at home.
Absolutely.
Maddie Davis underneath on the assist from Halstead. 8 points for Davis now.
I'll tell you what, if they keep riding that hot hand of Maddie Davis, they will get their first win.
Off the glass and a rebound. Back to Maddie Davis again, her third of the day. And they're going to get a jump ball, but with possession this time going to Calvary. They'll retain it. So Maddie Davis so far in this first quarter here, 8 points, 3 rebounds. So dominant start so far from number 5 for Calvary. And it seems like she's kind of got a little bit of a good feel down low in the paint against Strong Rock right now, able to use her height. Almost a turnover there, and it's going to be a little bit of a travel. Victoria Griffin losing control. Looks like she was wanting to pass it, decided not to pass it, too late.
Yeah, I always say, especially for basketball players, sometimes your mind moves faster than your body does.
And 3 from the wing, no good. Rebounded underneath by number 13, Caitlin Keeney. 3-point attempt, no good. That one rebounded by Ellie Stokes. And Calvary will bring the ball up now. Looks like those 3-pointers have started to fail to drop here for Strong Rock, which is a good thing for Calvary so far with the way they've been able to shoot, as long as they can keep from turning the ball over here. And
that was a dangerous pass there, Mike.
Yes, it was. And that one sailed a little bit high through the hands of Stokes out of bounds, so another turnover for the Knights. Looks like we got Belle Graham checking back into the ball game this time, giving Maddie Davis a break. Looks like she'll be probably get a little breather here to end the first quarter. Just 48 seconds to go.
Yeah, Calvary doesn't have the deepest bench in the world, so they got to make sure they keep their players hydrated.
And another three-point attempt, and that one's good. Caitlin Keeney for three over the outstretched hands of Allie Halstead.
Yeah, and they were only going to be in that cold streak for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell that's one of the strongest part of their game. They probably practice those three-pointers quite a bit, as much as they sling them up there with reckless abandon, I guess you could say. So right now, Strong Rock with a 14-12 lead. Calvary with the ball, 23 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Again, it's the Carroll Purdue State Farm Insurance first quarter here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Calvary looking in the first quarter with a bucket here and try to tie this one up at least. Halstead with it down low, and it's batted away by Strong Rock. It's Kennedy Spann able to get in there and knock the ball away.
I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with Strong Rock's defense, because these are some fast passes from Calvary. They're slinging the ball around, and it seems like there's a Strong Rock defender everywhere.
Three-point attempt there by Halstead, no good, but the rebound and the putback, no good. And this time, Charlie Spann comes up with the rebound. And a little bit long on the three-point attempt, as it won't hit anything but the ground. And go out of bounds here with 5.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Strong Rock will try to get a last-second shot off. And a little bit long there on the shot by Addison Andrews. And through one, Calvary Christian down 14-12 to Strong Rock. We'll be back for second quarter action here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back here. Second quarter action about to tip off here at the Master Wall game of the week here at Calvary Christian High School in Columbus, Georgia, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I'm Mike Frost. I've got Paxton Holloway with me. We've got a nice little ball game here. It's tight so far. Strong Rock with the 14-12 lead with some, I guess you could say, crucial three-point shooting. I know they've made three so far, two by Rashow and one by Caitlin Keeney towards the end of that first quarter to kind of give them that lead. So, but other than that, Calvary's playing good defense. The turnovers down up underneath against that Strong Rock, the length of the Strong Rock, being able to get those hands out, stop some of those passes. And Long on the long two there, rebounded by Norsworthy. The Lady Patriots looking to set up the offense here. Baseline. And she's going to touch the line and goes out of bounds on Sue Murray. Turnover for Strong Rock, gives it back to Calvary here to start the second quarter.
And that was some good defense, forcing your opponent to go baseline, getting them into some trouble.
Yeah, that's one of those things there where it's like, even in football, you use a sideline as a defensive back as pretty much helping you double team a receiver, and that's what she did with the baseline there. And another little bit of an errant pass as they try to go underneath to Belle Graham, a little bit high, not able to get the full control of it, and turns it over to Strong Rock. And a long three from the wing. And that one's not going to hit anything and go out of bounds, but actually saved there by Carrington Durbin. And then they turn the ball over, and it's Calvary. Moves up with a layup. Strong on the layup there by Charlie Spann. Unable to take advantage there on the fast break. They try to go cross court again, moving the ball. Norsworthy trying to set the offense up here and gets it back in the hands of Kylie Rashow.
And they're dwindling down on the shot clock. They got to get something up.
Is that they're going to heave one right there, and that's actually worked out for them as Norsworthy, a big three-pointer there to up the lead to 17-12 now as they use every bit of that shot clock.
And that's a textbook possession there, Mike.
And we're going to get a travel. Bell Graham not able to be decisive enough to get rid of the ball before moving those feet. As we got two substitutions, Maddie Davis checking back into the ball game, as is Victoria Griffin for Calvary. Yeah, not the start you want here with it being a small lead by Strong Rock to give up that three, but still well within this one here. 5 points down, but right there make it 8 as Sue Murray hits her first three of the game here to give her 3 points. And now it's a 20-12 Strong Rock lead. Underneath the pass, back out, up top, off the back of the rim, rebounded there by number 23, Carrington Durbin. 6-0 run here to start the second quarter for Strong Rock. If you go back to the first quarter, it's actually a 9-0 run as they've hit 3 threes, keeping Calvary scoreless the last couple minutes of the ball game. Another baseline three off the glass, going to be rebounded by Victoria Griffin down low. If Calvary, they don't need to start heaving up threes themselves to try to get back in this one. Just play defense like you've been playing and don't turn the ball over. That's going to be the name of the game right here. Maddie Davis from three from the wing to get them back into it there. That's 11 points now for Davis. Cuts the lead down 20-15 as they go to break. We'll take one with them here. 2015 Strong Rock on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And we're back here at Calvary Christian High School for the Master Wall Game of the Week. Strong Rock with a 2015 lead. Anything you kind of see kind of change the way things are going for the Calvary Knights so far, Paxton?
Man, I'm really enjoying the defense from both teams. I mean, both these teams playing their heart out, and Calvary has found the hot hand in Maddie Davis, and 11 points out of the 15. She's balling. I just try to keep on getting her touches.
Yeah, she's definitely been the one, probably the most confident of the ones out there. As we got a turnover, Calvary comes up with it, a little bit of a jump, and she makes it there. Does Charlie Spann to give herself 4 points on the night. And that cuts the lead down 20-17 as she knocks the ball away defensively there, but it stays with Strong Rock. Good defense, getting her hands out there. Just a 3-point, but Rashow with it, gives it up to Norsworthy. Baseline three. Strong off the back iron there and rebounded by Maddie Davis. Her 4th board of the day here in the first half. Halstead bringing it up court for the Calvary Christian Knights with a 3-point deficit. 3-pointer. All cord. Charlie Spann. 6 points on the day for her now in a tie ball game as we're halfway through the second quarter. And we're going to get an offensive foul as Becca Lee used her forearm to kind of get some separation. Knocking the Calvary defender to the ground there, and it'll be a turnover.
And the Knights have momentum, Mike.
Yes, they do. It was just 20-12. Now they've come back to make this one a tie ball game and possession off of that turnover. But another bad pass in the paint off of defense. And Strong Rock's going to take it. Norsworthy with it. Gets the bucket on the fast break and takes the lead back 22-20. It's just those down low turnovers in the paint from Calvary. And another three off the assist by Maddie Davis as Charlie Spann.
That one's stolen.
And we got another one there. Spann tried to go for it again there. 10 points so far.
And, you know, I like the decision to go for the jump shot there.
Yeah.
Instead of running into the defender and trying a contested layup, take the open jumper.
Yeah, she did it earlier on that one fast break. Just kind of went with a little pop-up jumper underneath, and she gets another steal. Spann on the fast break, Rashaw on her, and she gets the layup on the fast break to give her 12 on the day. And a 25-22 Calvary lead. Rashaw with it, gives it up from the wing. Murray couldn't quite get it. We're going to get a foul on the rebound attempt. And that's going to turn the ball back over to Calvary as they call that one. I believe that one's going to be on Carrington Durbin. So Calvary with the lead and the ball here late in the first half as they try to get their first region win here at home.
I'll tell you this much. This Calvary team is not playing like a team that's only got 2 wins on the season.
Exactly. Seems like they're starting to gel a little bit together. They really want this home win here in front of their home crowd. That's the thing about it here. You get these kids this age, they really want to do well. They start playing for pride, and that's what they're doing right now. As we got another turnover. Spann with it as she looks to set up the offense here with under 2:20 to go in the half.
Yeah, one thing that head coach Adam Norton does so well is build chemistry. He does such a good job with his teams of getting them to believe in each other.
And we got another one off the missed three by Halstead. Bell Graham gets the putback. And now Calvary with a 5-point lead, 15-2 run for the Lady Knights. It was just 20-12 with about 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. In 4 minutes, they've gone on a 15-2 run to take the lead here. And off of that foul, be another foul on the floor for Calvary. Caitlin Keeney checking into the ball game for Rashaw for Strong Rock. Keeney from the top of the key. And that one a rim out, picked up by Belle Graham on the rebound, her second of the day. Yeah, the 27 points so far, Paxton, all of them have been scored by 3 players. Maddie Davis with 11, Charlie Spann with 12, and Belle Graham with 4. Just kind of dominating, and then down low, picking up the foul. Allie Halstead draws it, going inside the paint for the little bit of the jump shot, gets hit. So now the 8th grader going to the charity stripe to shoot 2 with a 5-point lead. Probably seems like it's one of their better offensive, looking at the schedule and some of the previous scores throughout the year. At this point with this pace, it's going to be one of their better offensive outputs.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this much. You know, I've called a good amount of these games for this Calvary Knights girls team. And, you know, just to see the growth of them from the start of the year, from the first game of the year to now, I mean, it's incredible what Coach Norton has done with this young team to get them to start believing in each other. And, you know, they've got so much time to grow together. So give this team 1-2 years, and this could be a scary one.
Yeah, you can definitely see the growth in the team. There's Strong Rock with another baseline 3, this time from Kennedy Spann. That makes the lead now 28-5 for Calvary. Looks like we're going to get another foul on the floor here. This one's going to go against Kennedy Spann. So Calvary will inbound it. And I was sitting there just looking at it. Actually, outside of the last game that Calvary had, they scored 63, and I can't get the name of the team on here. The VOHS, I'm not sure who that would have been, but they scored 63 against them for their second win of the season. Other than that, their highest output of the whole year was 43, so right now looking like they're going to on pace to get towards their season high in points. Good ball movement there as Halstead gets it on the baseline, kicks it back over. Up top from the free throw strike. Almost getting it in, but then we're going to get a jump ball down low between Addison Andrews and Belle Graham. Possession arrow staying with Calvary, so they retain possession here.
And, Mike, that shot might not have gone in, but, man, that was a great possession.
And you look at it, the last time these two teams played was January 2nd at Strong Rock. Calvary lost 43-21. So they far exceeded their team total that they had earlier in the year against this team. The defense has been doing a good job of trying to maintain that three-point onslaught that Strong Rock likes to shoot. But at the same time, they're actually getting the ball in the paint, kind of relying on Maddie Davis underneath, as well as Charlie Spann. She's been able to come on strong here in the second quarter as both of those girls check back into the ball game here for Calvary. Just 36 seconds to go. Seems like Coach wants to at least get another bucket here. It's about 0.9 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. So try and give themselves the best chance they can to score here with those two back in the ball game. Good move there by Spann to split the defenders. Maddie Davis underneath. Almost gets the and one, just a little strong on the layup attempt. Going baseline. Maddie Davis so far has shown a lot of aggression on the court, getting down low and trying to just taking on that contact.
Oh, and a multi-sport athlete, too. She's just a natural athlete. She really is.
And she'll make the first of two there. And she'll tie Charlie Spann for the team high in points with 12 to go along with her 4 rebounds on the day. That makes it a 29-25 Calvary lead here. A little strong on the second one off the back iron. That's going to be rebounded by Norsworthy. And she'll bring it up the court for the Lady Patriots here as we got about 16 seconds to go in the half. Almost picked away by Stokes. And that time Belle Graham gets in the way and Stokes gets the turnover. Almost walked with it though, trying to make sure she gets her decisions.
They got to hurry up.
Underneath is Davis. And she'll draw the foul. Actually, they're going to get her for traveling. Took an extra step coming off the contact down low. She'll come out of the ball game. That'll bring in Reagan Terry.
In 1 second.
Yep. And they're going to let that one run out. So through the first half, Calvary Christian, the Lady Knights with a 29-25 lead against a team that they lost to 43-21 earlier this season. So a lot better showing here, especially at home. You can see the continuity and the way the team's starting to gel here, like we said earlier, except for the 2 seniors they have as all freshmen and 8th graders. So that you can see that growth coming along throughout the season here as they just continue to get better. And then we'll get ready here, second half action here at Calvary for the Masterwall Game of the Week here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in just a moment.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And we're back here at Calvary Christian High School for the Master Wall Game of the Week here on senior night as the Lady Knights look to get their first region win, trying to get an upset here of Strong Rock with a 4-point lead, 29-25, led from the efforts by Maddie Davis and Charlie Spann with 12 points apiece. Solid Rock with it, immediately turned over there, stolen by Spann. Moving up the court on the fast break, right side, and avoids the charge and gets the layup. Good move there by Spann to go just a hair to the right of Rashow.
That was an athletic move from Spann. That's a lot harder to do than it looks.
Oh, yeah, especially when you already got the momentum. And we're going to get a travel there by Becca Lee. A turnover by Strong Rock here, 31-25 Calvary. And good pass there to get up ahead of the defense to Spann, but Spann tries to bounce past the Halstead. Rashow knocks it out of bounds. Good defense, good offense so far by Calvary on display so far today. I guess you could easily say, like you said earlier, Paxton, the best game they've played this year so far.
For sure. And I think more than that, I mean, you're having some great individual performances, but I think this is the best they've looked as a team all year.
Yeah, it seems like they've kind of got a little bit more confident as the season's gone along, and they really want to get this win here at home. Maddie Davis from the wing. And that one, I don't believe, touched one bit of the rim. Straight through the cord. 15 points for Maddie Davis off the assist from Allie Halstead. And now Calvary with a 9-point lead in the ball off the turnover. Maddie Davis tried that little pop shot on the fast break, but couldn't keep control there. Traveled with it and turns it right back over to Strong Rock. But Calvary, 9-point lead here, coming out strong to start this second half.
And I think that was another instance of your mind just being a tad bit slower than your body.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I'm trying to talk, my mind's going pretty quick, but then I get mush mouth regardless. And we've got another one there. Looks like Spann hit the floor with the ball and it rolled out of bounds. Back to Strong Rock. As soon as I just get the ladies to slow it down just a hair here. And another turnover on an errant pass by Becca Lee. She tries to get Rashow over there on the baseline. And you can see a little bit of upsetness there by Kylie, not liking the fact there was another turnover, and they were going to get a timeout. Calvary starts the second half off strong, 34-25 with a lead here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang! We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And we're back here, Master Wall Game of the Week here at Calvary Christian High School. The Lady Knights jumping out with an pretty much goose egg for Strong Rock to start off the second half, but Calvary coming out 6 points to extend their lead to 34-25 here in the second half. Just 6:35 to go in the third quarter. Charlie Spann with 14 points, Maddie Davis with 15 now. And this Calvary ball as Maddie Davis inbounds it to Halstead.
You know, it hasn't looked like Calvary slowed down any coming out of halftime.
Not at all. They've still got the confidence level up. Good talk, I believe, at halftime. Kind of keeping focused by Coach Norton. Knowing that, you know, don't get tense. Could be your first region win. You're at home. Just let the game flow. Let it come to you. Don't get too fast in your head with it. As Spann goes baseline, kicks it out wide. Good rotation by the Lady Knights. And from the free throw strike, another bucket this time by Belle Graham to give her 6 points on the day. Good ball movement there by the Knights. And now an 11-point lead, 36-25. And then off on the three-pointer and the rebound by Graham. Her third of the day. Calvary bringing the ball back up the floor here, an 11-point lead. Halstead inside the paint, got it deflected, tried again, but it went out of bounds off Strong Rock. It'll stay with Calvary. Now, I just realized something looking at the rosters. One of the things that's kind of hurting Strong Rock right now is their leading scorer on the season is not here playing tonight. Casey Keeney, 19.3 points a game. Not here with the Patriots. Another three, that one's long. Rashaw with the rebound as she gets it over to Norsworthy. Ball movement by the Patriots as they go to swing it back around to the left side. Underneath goes Norsworthy and unable to make the layup. Rebound going to Graham again. Her fourth of the day to share the team lead with Maddie Davis on the glass. Baseline underneath, and it's going to be a turnover. There's Norsworthy, takes it away from Halstead.
Looked like that was a bit of a miscommunication there.
Yeah, it did. Underneath, a little bit strong on the jump shot. Goes out to Norsworthy, and it's going to be short on the three. And it'll go out of bounds as Carrington Durbin tried to save it for the Lady Patriots, unable to do so. Calvary maintaining their 11-point lead here almost halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, and I like that little move that Belle Graham just did there, just kind of putting her body, almost boxing somebody out, preventing them from getting there to save that ball.
Yeah, most definitely. They're good. Just good. I mean, it's just been impressive all day here watching Calvary play. As we got a foul down low on the floor. Calvary will inbound it. It looks like that one's going to be picked up by Sue Murray, I believe. So Calvary gets the ball here. Span to inbound it. Tried to get it almost taken away, but now we're going to get a jump ball on the floor as they battle for it. And it'll stay with Calvary with the possession arrow going to the Lady Knights. So a little bit of a break there off what was a scary inbounds pass from Charlie Span.
And I was interested to see how that inbounds play was working. I've never seen a line play ran in the corner.
Yeah. A little different there. I don't know if they were trying to catch the Patriots off guard with that one or. Maddie Davis gets it into Halstead as she sets it up top. Back over to Davis. Davis into the paint. Tries to get the layup, gets her own rebound, tries to get the putback. This time Span will come up with it. She'll draw the foul from Durbin.
And you can't teach effort.
Nah. Span did a good job of hustling out there to the corner to try to get to the ball. Basically the only one that could have got to it before it went out of bounds. Durbin just ran into her, chasing right behind her for the ball as well. Charlie Span with it into the paint, goes for the layup. A little bit high on it, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Maddie Davis. Good ball movement there, back to the free throw line, and another bucket from Belle Graham to give her 8 on the day. Good ball movement by the Lady Knights here as they go up 38-25 in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I love that little jumper from the elbow.
Yeah, I believe she's 3 for 3 on that shot exactly. As they try one from the elbow by Sue Murray. And it looks like we're going to get foul on the floor. Actually, not a foul. They're just going to say it went out of bounds. I saw the official pointing to the floor, so I figured it was a foul. But Norsworthy gets it out to Sue Murray. Back up top, Norsworthy takes a three from the wing. It's going to be short. Rashaw tried to save it right into the hands of Belle Graham.
You know, that's a really high arcing shot.
It is. You can see it on the face of Norsworthy. As soon as she shot it, she knew it wasn't going to be a good one. And we got a foul on Durbin. as Charlie Spann went baseline. She came across the top of the head with the arm there. So far, you talked earlier in that first half about the way Calvary's been playing defense. Strong Rock, we're 4 minutes, 50 seconds into the second half, still have yet to score a point. And we get a turnover right there. Becca Lee with it, gets it over to Sue Murray. And stolen away there by Charlie Spann. Moving it up the floor here. She gets caught in the corner by Becca Lee. Halstead shoots a three, and they're going to get her for a travel. Took too many steps trying to slide over with the ball and get some kind of separation. The Calvary still with a 10-0 run to start the second half. Murray underneath with the shot, and she makes the bucket.
And that's going to break that cold streak Strong Rock's been having the entire quarter.
And that cuts the lead down to 11 for Calvary. Here's Maddie Davis, gets it back to Halstead once they cross half court. Good pass there to try to avoid Rashow on the wing. And Maddie Davis can't control it, and it rolls off her foot into the hands of Becca Lee, and she's immediately fouled as her and Halstead both were going after the ball.
Honestly, I like the play. Had that not put Strong Rock in the bonus, I like the idea to just, draw the foul instead of give up a fast break layup.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to kind of hold it up there. It looks like actually it's one more to be officially in the bonus. We both thought it, and the officials did too as they were going to the line, but inbounding it for the Lady Patriots is Norsworthy as she gets it to Sue Murray now. Good ball movements. They go baseline. Becca Lee unable to make it. Rebounded there and stolen away by Lee. Back underneath in the layup. So Reagan Terry got the rebound and then lost it almost immediately to Becca Lee. 38-29, Calvary with the lead. As they move the ball over there, swatted away by Sue Murray. Rashow throws it down court to Durbin. Durbin tries to save it. Sue Murray comes up with it, gets another jump shot in the paint. Little 6-0 run here by Strong Rock. Cuts the lead down to 7. Coach Norton calls timeout, and we'll take one with him here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And we're back here for the Master Wall Game of the Week, brought to you here at Calvary Christian High School on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, and Houston Clinic. I'm Mike Frost. I got Paxton Holloway here with me, running the producing, the camera, and talking a little bit. So he's doing 3 jobs. I've just got to do 1 here, and I'm still messing that up, I believe. No, I was playing. But here we go, Halstead getting down low to Stokes. Stokes tried to go in the paint, turned it over there. Picked up by Strong Rock's number 31, Ailey Vaughn.
And Calvary's just got to settle back down. It seems like they're a little bit panicked.
Rashow tried to get the 3, but Maddie Davis with her 7th rebound of the day. And then Becca Lee getting inside to try to fight for it and gets the jump ball, and it goes back to Strong Rock.
Yeah, Maddie Davis going for the double-double.
Oh, yeah, she's got 15.7 boards on the day so far. She'll check out as Belle Graham comes in. Belle's got 8 points and 5 boards. Becca Lee with the ball for Strong Rock. Gets it out. Sue Murray for 3. Off the Becca Lee assist. Sue Murray now, 10 points on the day to lead the Lady Patriots. Underneath, Stokes, Strong on the layup. And we're going to get a jump ball down low between Belle Graham and Ailey Vaughn. Good job by Graham as Vaughn basically had the rebound to herself. Graham able to get her hands onto it, and with the possession arrow going to Calvary, they'll get the ball back. Now up just 4. Off this 9-0 run by Strong Rock. Norsworthy tried to poke the ball away there, and it landed on the court out of bounds. So it stays with Calvary as they look to inbound here with 52 seconds left in the third. Charlie Spann to bring it in here for the Lady Knights. She'll go into the base. Makes the shot, makes the attempt. Doesn't get the shot. Becca Lee gets the rebound. Norsworthy bringing it up court for the Lady Patriots. Gets it over to Raschow. Back up top to Murray. Almost taken away by Spann there. Becca Lee. Short on the attempt. Halstead comes up with the rebound, her first of the day. Halstead back up top as she collects it, trying to set up the offense.
Time winding down. They got to get a shot.
And they got a possession arrow going to Strong Rock off the jump ball as Norsworthy was able to get her hands on it with Belle Graham on the baseline.
And that was some incredible defense from the Patriots there. I mean, bleed the clock and then force the turnover, not even allowing a shot.
Exactly.
They've got momentum going into this fourth quarter. I'm interested to see how this one's going to end.
Yeah, a little 9-0 run by the Lady Patriots to end the third quarter. As they take a break, we'll get ready to see the fourth quarter action. Calvary still with a 4-point lead on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $50 off. The Equinox and $500. No ring time. Get your race guaranteed. Smart with the USA with Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And we're back here, a crucial fourth quarter for Calvary Christian and Strong Rock, both Strong Rock coming back. They were down 13, 38-25 into that third quarter on a 9-0 run to make it a 4-point ball game here to start this fourth. Calvary here on senior night looking to get their first region win, 0-7 so far this season, 2-14 overall. Strong Rock trying to keep it at least at, if not above, at least at 500 as they come in 12-12 on the season. Maddie Davis inbounds it to Halstead to start off the fourth quarter here for Calvary. Strong Rock goes trap defense over in the corner. We're going to get a foul. Looks like that one's going to go on Norsworthy. Trying to reach in and get the ball away from Halstead. Halstead able to hold on long enough to draw the foul. First team foul for the Patriots here in the fourth quarter. That'll reset the shot clock to 25. As they go back to Trapper again, Maddie Davis tries to get it down low to Spann, but it's knocked away by Sue Murray out of bounds. Good defense. Strong Rock quick with those hands and that, trying to use as much length as they can down low in the paint. They've caused numerous amounts of turnovers. And a little baseline shot by Griffin. She's going to draw the foul by Becca Lee, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. I don't know if we've seen many free throws at all since that first quarter.
For either team.
Yeah, either team. I don't think I've seen a free throw attempt since that first quarter when we had quite a few to start it off. And Griffin a little bit long on the first one there as it goes off the back iron.
You know, we're wanting to see some points out of Griffin with it being senior night. This is a big deal for her. She's been with the program. She's seen the ups and the downs.
And she's going to get another shot here. Had a lane violation on Becca Lee for Strong Rock. She tried to get a little bit of a head start on the blocking out there.
Yep.
She backed into Reagan Terry. Strong on that one as well. It's going to come out Rashaw with the rebound. Strong Rock with it now with a 4-point deficit, coming back from down 13. Halstead knocks the ball away. Griffin comes up with it. Now it's to Span, who draws a foul on Becca Lee again. And it seems like Becca Lee might be close. If she's not at 4, she's close to it in foul trouble, as we've called her name quite a few times here in the second half. Halstead with it now for the Lady Knights.
You know, Mike, Strong Rock's got to be careful. They're starting to rack up some fouls, so, you know, if they put Calvary in a bonus, that could be trouble.
And another mental error there by the Lady Knights as Charlie Span gets called for double dribble. Turns the ball back over to Strong Rock. Sue Murray to inbound it, gets it to Norsworthy. Poked away there by Halstead. The 8th grader with the defense standing in the lane, going into the paint. Almost getting the layup there, but Maddie Davis with the rebound. Stolen away, Becca Lee coming on the left-hand side. Poked away by Maddie Davis. And that'll at least stop the fast break, but it'll stay with Strong Rock here. Still scoreless here in this fourth quarter. 6:50 to go in the ball game. 38-34 in favor of the Lady Knights as they look for their first region win. Good ball movement by Strong Rock. Baseline 3 by Norsworthy's no good, but nobody there to collect the rebound. And we're going to get a foul on Charlie Span, drawn by Becca Lee after Becca Lee collected it.
And Calvary just committed the cardinal sin of basketball. The one thing you cannot do on defense, when you see that ball go up, you don't let that thing hit the floor. You got to get the rebound.
And you can see everybody watching. Almost a foul there. Span stole the ball away, went for the layup there, no good. Rebounded by Becca Lee, and she goes to the floor. And it seemed like a little bit of tenacity there by Charlie Span, because as she stole that ball in the last possession, it seemed like as soon as she grabbed it, one of those braids were pulled. You saw her head kind of snatch back a little bit. Not sure if that affected the layup on there, but you could tell it might have affected her demeanor a little bit as you saw Becca Lee hit the ground pretty hard after gathering that rebound.
And Tori Griffin playing some annoying defense there.
Yeah. As they go to trap Susan Murray. And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Chris Anderson and Strong Rock. And that will take a break with him here. Still 38-34 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here for the Master Wall game of the week here at Calvary Christian. 6.5 minutes, just a tick under that to go left in this ball game. Calvary Christian has got to just maybe loosen up a little bit on the offensive end here. It seems like they started to taste victory a little bit in that third quarter, and it may have gotten a little bit tight as Strong Rocks held them scoreless. And then a bank shot by Sue Murray. That gives her 12. And that cuts the lead down now for Calvary to 2.
The bank's open late on a Friday night.
And a bad pass by Maddie Davis as she tried to find Victoria Griffin in the corner, and it sailed high on her. Out of bounds, so now Strong Rock back with the ball, down 2. Looking to tie this one up on this possession with just about 6 minutes to go here in this ballgame. But stolen away by Griffin and then swatted by Norsworthy. Little trash talk between the two as you saw the official come in, making sure nothing else came of it extracurricular.
I like it. Let them play. Let it get you. This is a good game. You gotta, tensions are high.
Nothing's wrong with a little trash talk, I always said. Halstead with it now on the wing for Calvary. Bill Graham. And poked away there by Sue Murray. It's not an over and back as Murray was the one who poked it out. And another bad pass. Griffin trying to find Maddie Davis on the baseline and threw it high. Still 38-36, but now Coach Norton calling timeout, trying to collect his team here. Just a 2-point ball game. Like we said earlier, it was 38-25 at one point. Calvary with the lead. Strong Rock's been able to hold them scoreless for at least I'd probably say at least about the last 5 minutes of game time. So now it's 38-36. You're Calvary. You're trying to get your first win at home. It's senior night. You just got to just shake it off. Shake off those cobwebs. Shake off whatever kind of tightness you have right now, because you got to start putting some points on the board.
Yep, and this is a close game here, and you can't get complacent, especially not with a team like Strong Rock. Strong Rock, if you let them back in the game, they will take every advantage that you give them.
And right now, we all know, as far as watching basketball goes, basketball is a game of runs anyway. So earlier, Calvary ran on that huge run to take that 13-point lead. And now since then, Strong Rock's been on an 11-0 run themselves to get back in this ball game. And that one turned over as Rashow tried to save it off the hands of Becca Lee. Now Halstead with it with the Knights as she goes baseline to Stokes back up top. Trying to set this offense up. Scary pass, but Griffin able to slow it down just enough to keep it in bounds. You see Maddie Davis trying to go baseline inside. And we're going to get a jump ball, and that one with a possession arrow. It's going to go back to Strong Rock. We've seen that a few times with Maddie Davis whenever she gets a little aggressive trying to go inside. The ball just comes off of one of her feet and rolls into the paint. It's just a matter of just keeping that collected mind, keeping that focus. Defense still trying to do their job here. Norsworthy with it, trying to set up the offense for the Lady Patriots. They go baseline to her. Belle Graham defending. And they're going to say Belle Graham threw her forearm into Norsworthy. So foul on the floor here as Charlie Spann checks in for Victoria Griffin. 4:48 left in the ball game. Still a 2-point Lady Knight lead, 38-36. Can Calvary cash in here? Rebound goes to Stokes, her second of the day. Calvary in dire need of some points right here to at least get some momentum back on their side. 2-point lead. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Baseline to Stokes, tries to go underneath to Maddie Davis, but it's stolen away by Norsworthy. Norsworthy playing good defense on Davis down low, able to get the position and take the ball away in the pass. Sue Murray with it now, looking to direct traffic. Baseline, Rashow. Off kilter there, and Charlie Spann will get the rebound. Calvary looking to bring it up the floor here now as we cross the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. We're down to about 3:45 to go here in the ball game. Stokes with it. Driving right side, Maddie Davis with it. Goes inside, passes it back to Stokes. Through the wickets, almost a turnover. Spann draws the foul. And we'll go to the free throw line here. trying to get the first points of the fourth quarter here for the Calvary Knights. 3:29 left here in the ball game and a 2-point lead. Span going to the line with 14 points on the day to go along with 2 rebounds. And the first one rolls out. That was one of those ludicrous free throws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Calvary going on a little cold spell here. They just need to see something hit the bottom of the net.
They just get that confidence back in you. It seems like they're kind of tightening up on the offensive end as Span misses both free throws and keeps it a 2-point game. Becca Lee, baseline. They're going to say that she was fouled on the attempt by Belle Graham. Belle Graham unable to get outside that circle area and keep her feet in place. Draws that foul there. Becca Lee going to the line. 6 points, 5 rebounds for Strong Rock. Down 2 with 3:17 to go in the ball game. Looking to tie it up here. And the first one drops in.
Showing a little bit of shooter's touch there.
Yeah. That's why they say rotation, rotation. Second of 2 coming up now. And Becca Lee drains them both to tie the ball game up at 38 here in the fourth quarter.
We're back to square one here, Mike.
Almost poked away, but it's going to be a foul on Becca Lee as she runs into Maddie Davis, and she's a little bit shaken up on that one. You saw her drop down to one knee trying to collect herself.
It looks like Becca Lee fouled out.
She may have there. I knew she was getting close. I see the officials over there saying 5. So Becca Lee will foul out. She'll come out, and that'll bring in Carrington Durbin.
And these are 2 huge free throws for Maddie Davis here.
Yeah, tie ball game. Just over 3 minutes to go here. You've got a chance to get 2 easy points. And the first one drops in for the first points of the fourth quarter for Calvary, and that gives Maddie Davis 16 on the day to go along with her 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And that one rims out there, but it's going to be collected by Victoria Griffin. And they're going to say that she picks up the foul. A little bit of an elbow to the midsection of Ailey Vaughn there down low.
I don't blame her.
Frustration getting to her a little bit there.
I don't blame her. Make them not want to defend you.
3 minutes to go here in the ball game and a 1-point lead. Maddie Davis with the steal. Fast break. Norsworthy in the way, but no good there for her. Maddie Davis puts in the layup on the fast break to give her 18 and to give Calvary a 3-point lead. Maybe got that confidence back after making one of those free throws. Baseline, Raschau. No good there. Who's going to come up with it? Maddie Davis again with her 9th. 1 rebound away from a double-double for Maddie Davis on the day. About 2:20 to go here. You can see him kind of slowing it down, wanting to use up all of that shot clock here with a 3-point lead. 4 Strong Rock to come after you. Maybe you can draw a foul. Norsworthy pokes that one out of bounds, and it stays with Calvary with 13 on the shot clock. Charlie Span with it, gets it back over to Halstead. Poked away there by Durbin. And we're going to get a timeout. Smart call by Durbin on the floor there to get the timeout before the jump ball, because it would have went back to Calvary. And with that, we'll take a break with him here. 2 minutes to go in the ball game here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here, the Master Ball game of the week here at Calvary. And we've got a ball game, folks. The Lady Knights looking to get their first region win, up 3 with 2:04 left to go in the ball game. 41-38, Strong Rock with the ball here. Sue Murray brings it up court. Maddie Davis in the way, and it's stolen away by Charlie Spann. Spann with it, looking to get down low there. Sue Murray defending. Shot short. Norsworthy with the rebound. Aggressive play there by Spann to get down there. Almost taken away by Halstead. Good job not drawing the foul. And stolen away, poked by Spann. Fast break attempt. Norsworthy in the way, able to not draw the foul. Good defense by Norsworthy of the Lady Patriots. Both teams in the bonus here, and on the rebound attempt, Norsworthy drew the foul. So she'll go to the charity stripe. Not sure who picked up the foul on that one for Calvary. Carrington Durbin to the free throw line for Strong Rock. And Strong on that first free throw attempt. No good as it hit off the glass, then the rim. 1:28 left to go in the ball game here.
That's a big-time miss there from Durbin.
Durbin makes the second one, though, to make this a 2-point ball game. Her first point so far today. We're under a minute and a half to go here. Calvary with it. Gets it across the span. They try to trap her. She's able to break through 2 defenders, split them. Gets back over. Belgram underneath. What could have been a foul by Durbin, not called by the official as she swatted Span's arms. Sue Murray with it now on the baseline. Looks to get it across. Norsworthy down low. And there's going to get a foul called. A little bit of an iffy call there. Touch and go, if you want to say the other one that wasn't called on the other side of the floor. But that'll send Caitlin Keeney to the free throw line with 3 points, 1 rebound on the day, and I believe that's going to foul Maddie Davis out. And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Norton as he looks to recollect his team here. 1 minute to go. Maddie Davis leading the team right now with 18 points and 9 rebounds. With her being out of the game here with a minute left to go here, it's crucial with a 2-point lead to try to at least maintain it somehow. Who can Charlie Spann now step up as a second leading scorer for the night, be able to get some more points on the board for the Knights and get this win at home?
Yeah, and these are 2, just monumental free throws coming up for the Patriots. They got to hit these. If not, when Calvary gets the rebound, they've got to hold the ball. They've got to play clock control and bleed it as much as they can to maybe try and, draw a foul, go to the free throw line and ice this game. But, it all starts with these free throws.
Yeah.
And we hit on it at the beginning of the game, in the first couple free throws of the game. Free throws are crucial when it comes to basketball. You can win or lose on free throws. And if you go back and count all of the missed free throws that Strong Rock has had, hit 2 more, 3 more, you're up right now.
And speaking of which there, Caitlin Keeney misses the first one, and it keeps it a 2-point ball game. So right now, if you're Calvary, she makes the next one, it's still okay. But if she misses it, you have to get the rebound. And that time Spann comes up with it. Her 3rd rebound of the day. Calvary trying to hold on to it underneath. Good pass and a bucket by Reagan Terry off the assist by Victoria Griffin. And that makes it a 4-point lead now for Calvary.
What?
In a 2-possession game.
What a bucket, Mike.
Especially when that happens right after it.
What a bucket. Oh, my goodness.
Crucial. Kennedy Spann. And we've got a foul on the floor, and that'll send Halstead to the line. But now it's a 43-42 ball game. Big 3-point there by Kennedy Spann for Strong Rock to get it back within 1. Halstead, crucial. The 8th grader showing ice in her veins here late.
I was about to say Trey Young over here.
Not letting the moment be too big for the young lady here. She makes the first free throw to get it back to a 2-point lead.
She needs to hit the too cold celebration, especially if she can hit this one.
She doesn't, but Spann gets the rebound. 2-point game. Under 30 seconds to go, no shot clock. Norsworthy with it. Bell Graham underneath. They kick it back out. Turnover.
Stolen.
Victoria Griffin gets it. She's going to be fouled by Sue Murray. Good defense underneath by the Knights.
And how about this storybook ending? The senior, the only senior on this team, Victoria Griffin, has a chance to hit 2 free throws and win her senior night game at home. I mean, it's got to be in a script, right?
Misses the first one off the back iron, but still amazing defense. She doesn't have a point yet tonight, still 2 boards and assists, but outside of the stat line, just being able to be that player down low, underneath, into the paint, getting the hands, getting the arms in the way, getting in those passing lanes for Strong Rock. As you can see it just on that last possession, able to turn the ball over again. Short on the second one. It's not going to hit anything. It's going to be rebounded by Kennedy Spann. As we get down to about 5 seconds left to go. Sue Murray from 3.
Did she do it?
No good. Rebounded by Griffin again. The senior on senior night collects the game-clinching rebound. And Calvary gets their first region win of the season here at home on senior night, 44-42 in a back-and-forth game. Just fun to watch regardless of who you were rooting for so far today.
What a basketball game, Mike. You know, we came in here not knowing what to expect. We definitely didn't expect that at all. But, man, Calvary playing their hearts out. Strong Rock played an incredible game. Let's just hope the boys' game can live up to it.
Yeah, that's one of the things right there. I mean, you got key contributors there, and I think it was just fun for Victoria Griffin, being a senior herself, to get that game-clinching rebound to seal it for the Knights here at home. Big game here, big performance, and we like to give our All-State, Alex Quinney, All-State Player of the Game. Is going to go to Maddie Davis. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, just all over the place. A lot of great plays defensively. Just led the charge here, and what made it even better was when she fouled out with a minute to go, the rest of her team was able to stand up, especially Victoria Griffin, play defense, keep Strong Rock off the board enough just to get that win here at home.
Absolutely. I mean, and what a game, what a book ending to the season for Calvary's girls team. I mean, from the start where it was just such a young team, you know, didn't really have much experience playing together. So many freshmen. You had an 8th grader. To see them come full circle to this moment is just, it's awesome. It's great to see.
And if you're Coach Norton, you're excited as well, because right now you know you've got something to build upon with all those 8th grade. Basically, you've got nothing but 8th graders and freshmen on the team outside of Griffin. So you've got a lot to look forward to in the future here if you're a Calvary fan. And now we'll be getting ready for the men's game coming up here shortly. And we'll take a break as we get ready for them to come up in about 20 minutes here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And we've got senior night as well.
Oh, yeah, we'll have the senior night festivities coming up here. We'll be showing that. As we get everybody involved here, we'll be able to watch that here. I'll shut myself up, but we'll let everybody else. You might be able to hear the PA announcer here, but we're going to go through senior night here at Calvary here in just a moment. And I'd like to thank you all again here. We'll do that before the boys' game. I'd like to thank you again for watching that fun girls' game as we get ready here for senior night. This is Mike Frost, Paxton Holloway. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to senior night. It's such a our appreciation as we recognize the incredible young men and women and the lasting impact they've made on our team. Archery, Christopher Stokes. Christopher is accompanied by his brother, Roger Simpson. He has attended Calvary for 4 years. Christopher has been a member of both the archery and track and field teams. His sports honors include 2 archery state championships, the Calvary Award for track and field, and the Calvary Award for archery. After graduation, Christopher plans to attend college and pursue a career in cybersecurity. His favorite verse is Philippians 3:14. I press on toward the goal and the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Thank you, Christopher. On the cheer, Gabrielle is accompanied by her mother, Sandra Hammett, and father, John Barnes. She has attended Calvary for 10 years and been a member of both the sideline cheer squad and competition cheer squad. Gabrielle's future plans include attending Columbus Technical College to become a dental hygienist. Her favorite verse is Isaiah 43:2. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Thank you, Gabrielle. Elizabeth Baird. Liz is accompanied by her parents, Alan and Victoria Baird. She has attended Calvary for 7 years. While at Calvary, Liz has been a member of the cheer squad, tennis team, and track and field team. Liz's future plans include attending ABAC to study pre-veterinary medicine with the goal of becoming a veterinarian. Her favorite verse is Nehemiah 10:8. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Thank you, Liz. Forrest Moore III. Forrest is accompanied by his grandmother, Karen Bullock. He has attended Calvary for 14 years. While at Calvary, Forrest has been a member of the sideline cheer squad, competition cheer squad. His future plans include continuing his cheer career at Columbus State University while pursuing a degree in psychology and a 2-year degree in forensics at Auburn University, with hopes of becoming a forensic psychologist. Forrest's favorite verse is Psalms 18:28-30. You, Lord, keep my lamp burning. My God turns my darkness into light. With you help, I can advance against a troop. With my God, I can scale a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The Lord's word is flawless. He shields all who take refuge in him. Thank you, Forrest. Sumner Singer. Sumner is accompanied by her parents, George and Leanne Singer. She has attended Calvary for 13 years. While at Calvary, Sumner has been a member of the competition cheer squad and sideline cheer squad. Her sports honors include the Mighty and Spirit Award for varsity sideline cheer and Total Release Award for varsity competition cheer. Sumner plans to attend college and pursue a degree in either childhood education with a focus on special education or in psychology. Her favorite verse is Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Thank you, Sumner. Madison Vincent. Madison is accompanied by her father, Richard Gilbert, and mother, Tiffany Vincent Gilbert. She has attended Calvary for 4 years. During her time at Calvary, Madison has been a member of the cheer squad and soccer team. Her sports honors include the Total Release Award for cheer. Madison plans to attend Jacksonville State University to pursue a career in nursing. She has been accepted into 51 colleges, earning a total of $1.2 million in merit scholarships, and will be featured on WTV's Wonder Kids segment. Her favorite verse is Proverbs 31:25. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Thank you, Madison. Let's give a round of applause to all of our cheerleading seniors. Now for our basketball seniors. Victoria Griffin. Tori is accompanied by her parents, Steve and Renee Griffin. She has attended Calvary for 9 years and has been a member of both the Varsity Girls soccer and Varsity Girls basketball teams. Tori plans to attend the University of North Georgia, and where she will be majoring in business and marketing. Her favorite verse is Proverbs 17:22. Cheerful heart is good medicine. A crushed spirit dries up the bones. Thank you, Tori. Abraham Evangelista. Abe is accompanied by his mother, Jennifer Evangelista. He has attended Calvary for 15 years. Abe has been a member of both the football and basketball teams, as well as a member of the theater Throughout his career, he has earned the Most Improved Award in basketball and the Total Release Award. After graduation, Abe plans to attend Columbus State University where he will major in psychology. His favorite verse is 2 Corinthians 12:10. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weakness, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties, for I am weak, then I am strong. Thank you, Abraham. Darnell Hamilton. Darnell is accompanied by his brother, David Hamilton, and his sister, Dominique Hamilton. He has attended Calvary for 8 years and has been a member of the football, basketball, and track and field teams. His sports honors include being a 2-time All-State selection, a 4-time All-Region selection, and earning an MVP recognition. Darnell plans to attend college majoring in biomedical engineering with a minor in occupational therapy. His favorite verse is Ephesians 4:22-24. You were taught with regard to your former way of life to put on your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your minds, and to put on the new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. Thank you, Darnell. William Goss Hocutt V. Liam is accompanied by his parents, William and April Hocutt. He has attended Calvary for 7 years. During his time at Calvary, Liam has been a 3-sport athlete, competing in baseball, basketball, and football. His sports honors include serving as a 3-year captain of the basketball team, receiving Calvary Award for basketball. All regional honors in basketball and baseball, being named Rookie of the Year for baseball, and being recognized as Kinetic Scholar Athlete of the Week, as well as Linebacker of the Year for Calvary. Liam plans to attend Snead State, where he will continue his athletic career at the collegiate level playing baseball. First is Habakkuk 3:19. The sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights. Thank you, Liam. Manny Shepard. Manny is accompanied by his parents, Orlando and Kalana Shepard, and his brother Elijah. He has attended Calvary for 7 years. While at Calvary, Manny has been a member of the football, basketball, and soccer teams. His sports honors include the Most Improved Award in basketball. After graduation, Manny plans to attend Columbus Technical College to earn certifications in welding, carpentry, and HVAC with a goal of starting his own business and expanding into plumbing and flooring. His favorite verse is Romans 2:4. Do you despise the riches of his goodness, tolerance, and patience, not knowing that the goodness of God leads you to repentance? Thank you, Manny. Dylan Hobson. Dylan is accompanied by Dean Gordon and McCann Murphy. He has attended Calvary for 2 years. While at Calvary, Dylan has been a member of the basketball team. His sports honors include the Calvary Award and All-Region Award. After graduation, Dylan plans to play basketball at the collegiate level and pursue a degree in finance. His favorite verse is Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you in my righteous hand. Thank you, Dylan. And before we give one last round of applause, we have a special message for Dylan.
Words fall short of letting you know how proud we are of you. We wish you could be there maybe tonight to celebrate your accomplishments, and we're really happy that you're in the good hands of the team. So our prayer for you is that you continue to strive towards your endeavours, showing grit, resilience, and faith in your journey. We love you so much, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon.
What's up, Bill? Congratulations on reaching this milestone. Senior night, and getting to where you are is not an easy task. You left home at 15 years old alone to pursue your dreams. You've crossed the seas to get to the US, and from a young age you still kept flourishing. The same maturity, the same work ethic you had from here, you continued it over there, and it's beautiful to see. Academically, basketball. You're growing socially, you're a beautiful person. We're extremely proud of you. We love you deeply. And, as you come to chapter. Just think about all the achievements along the way, you know, the ups, the downs, the perseverance, and, you know, start getting yourself prepared for the next chapter. You know, it doesn't stop now, but just keep pushing, keep working, keep enjoying every moment, and know that we're behind you 100%. We are always here for you. I love you so much, son. Extremely proud of you. Enjoy tonight. Enjoy every other night. Just live life in happiness and peace and harmony. You know, so proud of you, son. Well done. Continue pushing on.
Love you.
Love you, son. Speak to you soon.
Giving the parents of you tonight, because they're ready to play the big sports tonight. Please join me in a final round of applause for all of our senior student athletes and their parents. Thank you.
That there was a ending to the senior festivities, a heartfelt moment there for Dylan Hostin as he's getting ready. You know, his family being in France right now, so a little bit of a message at the end there to give Mr. Dylan on his senior night. You can see the emotions kind of overcome there, and you can see the gym quiet, everybody listening in there and intent on making sure that Dylan enjoyed that moment. And now they'll be getting ready here we'll get warm-ups before the boys game coming up here shortly, as we'll get ready to watch them here. And we'll be back in just a moment as we get that one started here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here for the Master Wall game of the week. It's already been an exciting night so far as the Calvary Christian girls won their first region game of the season against Strong Rock. And what was a tight affair, runs on both sides. Calvary jumped out to a 13-point lead. Strong Rock came back to tie it up late in the game. But just the strength behind, even with Maddie Davis, the player of the game, fouling out, the rest of the team stood up, did what they were supposed to do. Victoria Griffin, Charlie Spann, big plays late in that ball game. And then we had the senior festivities. All the seniors between cheerleading, archery, and basketball got it recognized here. And now we got the boys game coming up. So now we got Strong Rock coming in 5-19 on the season. Another winless region team coming in tonight. Calvary 16-9 on the season, 5-2, second place in their region behind Pacelli, number 7 in all of GIAA Class 4A. So maybe we'll see a little bit of a dominant effort here by hosting in the boys.
Pray that we got good sportsmanship and pray that nobody gets injured throughout the game. And safe travel home to Strong Rock as they leave. Be with us, guys, as we go through our days throughout the coming months. In Jesus' name, pray. Amen.
Amen. There's a little prayer there before the ball game. And now the anthem.
Oh, to be able to sing like that, Mike.
Yeah, I don't think I could, man. I could talk through an anthem, but I don't know if I can sing it. Yeah, we got a matchup going on here, though. And Strong Rock going through their starting lineup right now. You got Landon Coblin, number 2. Gibson Jones, number 5. Number 13, Brady Crow. Number 14, Dylan Wilson. And number 24, Landon East. That's your starting 5 for the Strong Rock Patriots. Again, 5-19 on the season, 0-7 in the region. Now the second place in the region, Calvary. You got Manny Shepard, number 4. Number 44, Darnell Hamilton. 0, Liam Holcutt. Number 15, Dylan Austin. And number 24,
got Abe Evangelista.
Abe Evangelista. I had the roster. That's what I knew that was him, but I was looking at it. As far as the roster I got off the website, it said Cam Shakespeare, so we're going to change that one. But yeah, again, another game here. Let's see. What was you about to say there?
I was going to say, I think with, that awesome senior night message from Dylan Austin's parents and them living in London, I think we're in for a big game from Mr. Austin. I don't know how anything else could fire you up more than that.
Oh, exactly. You can believe that. I think Austin's going to come out ready to play here, and you can see a little bit of the size advantage between Calvary and Strong Rock right here with Austin getting ready to tip off with Brady Crow. These teams met back on January second, where Calvary beat Strong Rock 78-34. And they're going to tip it off. It's going to go to Abe Evangelista with a knee injury. You know, it was more of a senior night thing to get him to start there. So good showing there by Coach Gordon and the guys, getting Evangelista out there for his start, get him on the court. He gets to touch the ball there, and an instant timeout by Coach Gordon. And that'll bring in number 1, James Cross, as he checks into the ball game for Calvary.
And James Cross, probably the most talented 8th grader here in our area. This kid can straight up play, Mike.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a dog out there. I got to see him play earlier during the Martin Luther King Day tournament we had earlier in the season, or earlier in the last month. You see Hocutt with the ball on the wing, getting over to Darnell Hamilton now up top as they look to set up the offense. Cross averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a game as an 8th grader. Now Strong Rock gets the ball. Long three-point attempt. That was going to be good by number 24, Landon East. As Strong Rock jumps out to a 3-0 lead here in the first quarter. Dylan Hostin with it down towards the baseline, goes into the paint. A little bit of a triple and maybe quadruple coverage, but he kicks it out. Darnell Hamilton with a rebound off the Liam Hocutt miss.
Austin going to work, showing off. He's more than just a big body.
And they're going to say he carried the ball. As you see his hand go completely underneath the ball there, trying to go right in the paint. Anytime he touches the ball, Strong Rock, you can tell their strategy right now is just triple team Hostin down low. Don't let him get any easy points.
And can you blame him?
Yeah, even with that height advantage, good defense there by Strong Rock to be able to hold him scoreless so far. Inside move there by Gibson Jones, unable to get it, and Hostin gets the rebound. They're going to say it's a foul on the floor against Strong Rock. Hostin draws it. Across the inbound for the Knights here. 6:32 to go here in the first quarter. Still a 3-0 Strong Rock lead. Not sure why the hold up or the discussion there at the scores table.
I guess trying to get the shot clock right, it looks like.
Probably going to get it back down to 25 after that foul on the floor. One more tick. And went back to 35. We're going to try it again here.
Back to square one.
They got down to 26. They pause it, reset it back to 35. And
now it's 14.
Maybe a little bit of a glitch over there.
And Mike,
as you can see, if you're looking over there, they're not that technically savvy, which is about like me. I can play with my phone a little bit, but dealing with all that stuff, like it's right back to 14 again. A little bit of an issue with the shot clock here as they're still trying to get it situated.
Absolutely. And hey, while we have a second, who you got winning the Super Bowl?
I don't know. It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be good. You got 2 guys making it for the first time. Who'd have thought out of that draft class, Sam Darnold would have been the first one to make it to the Super Bowl out of his draft class. And then Drake May, of course, having a great season there for New England. I believe it's going to come down to the coaching here. If you give Vrabel 2 weeks, that's an advantage for New England. So.
Absolutely.
And now we're back to playing some ball here as James Cross looks to inbound it for the Knights, gets it to Hocutt on the wing from 3. And he's going to sink that one.
And it usually takes Hocutt a couple shots to get warmed up, but once he does, he's a threat.
And him being 6'5", he can do it down low or outside as we got a strong shot there by Landon East, rebounded by Hamilton. Cross with it now. Long on the 3, goes out to Hocutt. He tries another one, and he sinks another one off the rebound. 2 big threes there by Liam Hocutt. to put Calvary in front 6-3. Driving inside is Gibson Jones, and it'll go off his leg out of bounds, turning the ball over back to Calvary. As you see, Liam Anderson getting ready to check in for the Knights.
And that trio of Liam Anderson, Liam Hokut, and Dylan Austin, I mean, it's just a lot of size, but they can stretch you out to the three-point line, so they're really hard to defend.
Oh, yeah, and a nice little move and a shot off the glass there by Dylan Austin for his first bucket of the game, and makes it 8-3 now Calvary.
Oh, yeah, and the bank shot, a lost start for him.
It is. That used to be one of those things you used to call back in the day. Like glass, bank it. Austin gets the rebound. He'll draw the foul, go to shoot 2 now for Calvary. 8-3 ball game there, just led off by 2 big threes by Liam Hokut. Now you've got Liam Anderson getting ready to check into the game here. See who he's going to check in for. Maybe they just decide to go all tall here and leave Hokut and Austin in the ball game. As he misses the first one. And I believe he's checking in for Austin. Second free throw up coming. And off the back of the rim, no good. There's going to be rebounded by number 2, Landon Cabalin.
Cabalin.
And we're going to get a foul down low. It's going to be on the floor, I believe. Yeah, no basket on the floor. It's going to be drawn by Gibson Jones. Looks like that one might be against Liam Hokut. And now Anderson will come into the ball game. Anderson, another one of those young guys here for Calvary that's going to really play a pivotal role here in the playoffs. And a good jump shot there by number 5, Gibson Jones. And that cuts the Calvary lead down to 8-5 here. James Cross bringing it up the floor now for Calvary. Anderson from the wing. And just short there, but rebounded. And then stolen away by Gibson Jones almost immediately off the Manny Shepard rebound. And it'll go out of bounds on the pass there, and it'll be back to Calvary on the Strong Rock turnover. Darnell Hamilton will check out of the ball game. That'll bring in number 3, Keyshawn Hall.
Looks like Jamar Williams might have checked in as well. Number 12
Jamar
over
Williams
there.
is in the game now. So now between Cross and Hall, you've got an 8th grader and a freshman out there.
Yeah, and, you know, they might be one of the best guard duos in this area.
I was about to say it's going to be a great backcourt for the next 3-4 years. And a 3 from Jamar Williams on the wing. Extends the lead out to 11-5 halfway through the first quarter. Good defense there by Hall. Poked away by James Cross. Looks like we're going to get a foul as he's going down the right sideline. Foul on the floor, so he'll inbound it now. Cross with it, bringing it up court now. Looks to set up the offense for the Knights. Keyshawn Hall underneath the Hokut. Hokut using that size and height. 8 points in the first quarter already for Hokut. And we got a timeout for Strong Rock. 3:22 left to go into first. 13-5 Calvary on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. here for the Master Wall game of the week at Calvary. Jamar Williams poking the ball away from the Strong Rock Patriots there to get the ball back for the Knights here in the Carroll Purdue State Farm Insurance first quarter here on the Master Wall game of the week at Calvary. Keyshawn gets it underneath. Liam Anderson can't make the layup, but he draws the foul on contact, does Liam Anderson underneath. So he'll go to the charity stripe with an 8-point lead for the Knights here with 3:08 to go in the first.
And already you're seeing Strong Rock starting to struggle with that size advantage that Calvary has over them.
Yeah, it's all about, I mean, you've got speed in the backcourt. Get them to kind of open those passing lanes up a little bit, and then you're able to find the big men underneath, use that strength and that height to get to the basket.
Yep, and, you know, Jay Gordon has really perfected his offensive scheme. I mean, he has perfected the inside-out looks. Get to the paint with the big guys and then stretch the floor with your shooters, and it's even more of an advantage when your big guys are also shooters.
Yeah, exactly. Means nobody can just pound it down his side and stay down there. And we've got timeout, Strong Rock. Good defense there between Cross and Jamar Williams as they held him in the backcourt. Almost that half-court violation there by Landon Kabbalah, and he couldn't get anywhere as he's getting trapped in the corner. We can kind of see that little bit of aggressive nature here. They started off a little bit slow for Calvary. 2 minutes took them to just get that first bucket of the ball game. But Strong Rock coming out strong. But ever since then, it's been a 15-2 Calvary run here in this first quarter.
And they're getting the looks that they want. Yeah. They're doing whatever they want to right now. And really, they're firing on all cylinders. I mean, we've seen some threes go in. We've seen them get to the line. We've seen them hit some tough layups. So, and the defense is great, holding Strong Rock only to 5 points after that quick three-point play to begin the game.
And it's one of those things, too, where, I mean, they played earlier in the season, and Calvary came away with a 44-point win at Locust Grove at Strong Rock. So here at home looking to get it, and there's going to be a walk down low. Looks like Brady Crow. Liam Anderson stepped in front of him. It kind of made him hesitate just long enough to walk with it. And that's a turnover there. It goes back to Calvary. 15-5 in favor of the Knights here. 2:44 left to go and counting. Keyshawn Hall drives inside. Liam Anderson underneath. Tries to get it, can't. Tries to get his own rebound. Finally collects it. And we're going to get a push off. Looks like that's going to be on, I believe that was 22 he called that one on, Connor Davies.
And you saw the intensity in Liam Anderson's eyes. I could see it from up here. He was determined. He wasn't going to let nobody stop him from getting to the bucket.
With 3 Patriots draped over his back trying to get to the ball as well. And he misses the first of 2 there. That makes him 2 for 3 so far on the day on free throw attempts. And he'll make the second one there. 3 points on the night to go along with a rebound for Liam Anderson after he checked into the ball game. Trap defense by Calvary, a little bit of a full court press as they finally get it up there. Connor Davies with it, cross half court. Gibson Jones unable to maintain control. Goes off the foot out of bounds, but it stays with Strong Rock. Inbound, Strong Rock, long three-point attempt. That's going to be short, collected there by Keyshawn Hall. Cross underneath, tried to spin it off the backboard into the rim, unable to get it there. And that's going to be rebounded by Brady Crow for Strong Rock. 16-5 Calvary here, under 2 minutes to go. And we're going to get a travel on Gibson Jones underneath. Try to lean into that little bit of body contact, and that caused him to walk with the ball just a little bit, shuffle those feet. Turnover to Calvary. Cross, bringing the ball up court now. Keyshawn Hall with it. Into the paint, tries to bounce pass. Unable to get it through the traffic there, stolen away by Miles Head. Connor Davies with a layup.
That was a tough layup there coming across his body.
Good move, and then we're going to get a travel on Keyshawn Hall near half court. Looking to get it there. It's another thing. We've seen that a few times tonight between both the girls and the boys, that little bit of a mental hesitation. You want to get rid of the ball, but you're not sure when to, and by then you've already taken too many steps with it.
Exactly.
Inbounded by Strong Rock. Landon Cabalin with it now. Tough defense here. Looks like almost like a man-to-man switch-up defense. You see him kind of pass over. Baseline goes Cabalin, and he makes the little floater on the baseline as he got past Keyshawn Hall. 16-9 now with under a minute to go. Calvary with the lead here in the first quarter.
And Strong Rock's starting to figure some stuff out here on offense. Calvary's got to be careful.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Patriots so far, able to move it there. And then a three-point attempt by Keyshawn Hall. Misses everything and goes out of bounds on the bounce. So now to go back to Strong Rock with 41 seconds left to go in the first. Down 7. Scoring has kind of slowed down for Calvary so far. They came first half of the quarter, they came out fairly strong. Looks like Strong Rock more than content to try to hold on to it, but Darnell Hamilton comes away with a steal. And then they pass it right back with another turnover to Connor Davies. Long 2.
Nice shot.
Good shot there by Gibson Jones. That gives him 4 points on the day. Just inside that three-point line.
We got 5 seconds.
5 seconds left to go. I'm not sure if Cross knew it or not. Driving in the lane, and he'll draw the foul and get one for the 8th grader. Going left-hand side as the clock went out, using that speed. Getting inside and then using that contact to fight through it, get the layup, get the foul, make the bucket. He'll be going back for a three-point play here with a free throw to end the first quarter.
And how about the guts of James Cross to drive down with time winding down? You know, instead of taking a shot, forcing something, he gets to the rack, goes up strong despite being undersized.
And he makes that free throw. Gives him 3 on the day, and that makes the lead now for Calvary, 19-11. And that's what it's going to be here to end this first quarter here at Calvary for the Master Wall Game of the Week. And that finishes up the Carroll Purdue State Farm first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment for the rest of the first half action.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back here, the Master Wall Game of the Week at Calvary Christian as we get ready to start the second quarter. Dylan Hostin checking back into the ball game. We've also got Tyler Freeman now in the ball game for Calvary to start the second quarter.
And Tyler, a guy that they just recently got back on the team. He was gone for a little bit, but then coming back, he's a big addition.
A great athlete out there. I was able to see him play a little bit, like I said earlier this season, down at the Martin Luther King Day. Averaging 7 points in just 5 games so far for Calvary. Gibson Jones with it. Good defense right now by Calvary as they're trying to smother these Strong Rock Patriot offensive players, but three-point attempt no good. Rebounded by Keyshawn Hall, his second of the day. He tries to move a little bit too quick down the court, loses possession. And he goes back to Strong Rock. Underneath with the pass. Landon Cabalin with the assist to Miles Head. 2 more points in the bucket for Strong Rock, 19-13 Calvary.
And Keyshawn Hall right now playing uncharacteristic. You don't usually see him turn the ball over much.
Yeah, just kind of getting a little bit too much ahead of himself there, and a little teardrop jumper there. Unable to get it on the fadeaway was Austin. Long 3 by Hall.
That's more like it.
One of those logo threes.
That's more like it for Keyshawn Hall.
3-pointer makes it 22-13 now. And then Hall picks up the foul as Gibson Jones was driving down the left side.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure if he heard me up here saying that, but that was one of them, like, you know, I'm still here.
Yeah. A little bit of a lapse in focus there to get that foul. Looks like we're going to get a travel as Landon Kambalin was trying to split the 2 defenders for Calvary, unable to do so. And that goes back to the Knights now. Keyshawn Hall bringing the ball up court. Back up top, Freeman from the top of the key, a little bit short, but Hamilton gets the rebound. Jamar Williams steps inside, gives it over to Austin. Austin fouled on the floor. Looks like Miles Head was going to pick up that foul. Kind of dove over the top of Austin.
And you can see the importance of Strong Rock's defense. You know, when Austin gets the ball, it's swarming.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot let him near the bucket by himself.
Yeah, that's who you can tell that's who they decided to focus on. Because every time he touches it down low, there's 3 defenders on him. An athletic play there as Jamar Williams goes inside for the layup to give himself 5 points on the night and a 24-13 Calvary lead. Layup no good. Hamilton with another rebound. That's his 4th of the day. Jamar Williams inside. Tries to get it over to Hall. But it's tipped away there by Gibson Jones out of bounds, and it stays with Calvary. So a Calvary ball. We've got a substitution now for Strong Rock as Brady Crow checks back into the ball game. Austin underneath. A little bit of a jump shot there. Gets it over the defenders and another bucket. 4 points for Austin. 26-13 Calvary, doubling up Strong Rock right now. Brady Crow tried to get it underneath, but Keyshawn Hall with the steal. Tries to get it up court over the head of everybody, out of bounds. Turnover for Calvary. Now the Patriots with it as they look to bring the ball up the court with Landon Kambalin trying to set the offense up. And it's immediately stolen away.
Here he goes.
With the jam. Dylan Austin.
How fitting for him to do that on senior night.
A little bit of the poke in the easy, fast break jam for the young man.
And I respect how he went up with 2, just the safety factor of that dunk.
Oh, exactly there. Took his time. He's got the rebound and a turnover. It looks like Freeman to Hamilton, back to Austin. Jamar Williams across to Freeman from 3. Strong off the front side there. It's going to be rebounded by Gibson Jones. Brought back up the court for the Patriots. Still a 28-13 Calvary lead here. Tried to pass it to the cutter, but he wasn't looking. It hit off the back of Austin as he's going underneath. And he'll go left hand for the bucket. Gives him 8 points on the night, and it makes the lead now 30-13 Calvary. We got timeout. Strong Rock. We'll take a break with him here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And we're back here for the Master Wall game of the week at Calvary Christian High School. 4:27 left to go in the first half. Calvary up 30-13. Coming out strong, a little bit of a better defensive play here in the second quarter. A couple of turnovers have turned into fast break points for the Knights. We'll see if they can keep that up here. Just showing that athleticism is now with Liam Anderson and Hokut in the game down low. We've also got checking into the game Matthew Chestnut for Calvary. And Strong Rock inbounded it, bringing it up court. Get it over to Landon East. Gibson Jones now with it, looking to set up the offense for the Patriots. And Anderson, just enough to kind of alter the shot there down low. And he'll get the rebound and goes over to Calvary. We're going to get a foul on the floor as James Cross was driving inside. Down the left side of the lane there and got bumped. So Calvary will inbound it now. Hokut gets it in the post and tries to get it back out. Almost a save there, and Liam Anderson gets it. Good play by Chestnut to keep it from being an over and back. Cross with it, back up top, Chestnut, long two, and he'll sink it.
What a sequence there from the freshman Chestnut.
And inside from the elbow. Landon Cabalin with another bucket. That gets him 4 on the day. 32-15 Knights. Hokut from the wing. You just seen just the cord just kind of flow like a river on that one when he hit it.
Oh, yeah. Hokut's feeling it now. That's 3 of them for the game.
Yeah, he's got 11 so far in the first half. Anderson with it, but a little bit too quick on the pass. Didn't see the defender, Connor Landon East, over there. And we've got a charge. Matthew Chestnut draws it. Gibson Jones picks it up.
And, Mike, I'll tell you what, it's really cool for me to see the development of young Matthew Chestnut. I've had the pleasure of playing with both of his brothers, Elijah and Malachi, and the Chestnut name just synonymous with Calvary basketball.
Yeah, you see him kind of developing over the last couple of weeks here and getting a little bit more playing time coming in earlier in the game. Getting some more minutes as the season progresses. As that one goes out of bounds, it'll stay with, let's see who ends up with it. I believe Calvary's going to come up with it off the hands of one of the Patriots. As Miles Head checks back into the ball game for Strong Rock. Down inside, Manny Shepard kicks it out to Cross. And Cross is going to walk with it near the baseline and turn the ball back over to Strong Rock with 2:35 left to go in the first half. 35-15 ball game. Knights up 20. Landon East with it, gets it underneath. Cabalin with a turnaround jumper and draws the foul. Let's see if they say it was a bucket was good or if it was on the floor.
That should have been good.
Yep, that's what they said. 1 free throw, so good bucket there by Cabalin. 6 points for the young man.
Pulled out his inner Dirk Nowitzki down there.
Little turnaround jumper inside, able to land it off the body contact. And hits the free throw. That gives him 7 on the night for Landon Cabalin, and it's now 35-18 in favor of the Knights here. Chestnut setting up the offense. You can see Hokut and Anderson up top. From 3, off the glass. Manny Shepard from 3.
Mike, I didn't know the banks were still open at 8:30.
Shepard, I mean, We've seen a couple bank shots tonight. I'm not going to say if they were on purpose or not, but it's still, being an old head like myself, I love to see it regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Cabalin driving baseline, throws up the shot off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Shepard. He's going to drive inside and draw another foul. We got Dane Anderson checking in for the Strong Rock Patriots now as Landon East heads to the bench to get a breather. Inbounding it for Calvary is Cross. Finds Anderson in the post. Kicks it out. Hokut from the baseline. Just off there as it rims out and then rebounded by Dane Anderson.
You could tell Hokut thought that one was going in. He started headed down to play defense.
Now, it was a good shot. It rolled right out of there, so he was right just probably a couple millimeters from sinking it. Trap defense and a turnover as Cabalin throws it into the hands of James Cross. He goes inside with a layup. Strong move there by the young 8th grader to get inside. He draws the foul. He'll be shooting 2 now. 3 points for James Cross on the evening. 38-18 Calvary lead, 1:09 to go here in the first half.
You know, he's got 3 right now. I expect him to turn that into 5.
He's been a good shooter most of the year so far, and that right there, no question about the first free throw, as that one sinks. As we've got 4 checking in for Calvary here. Almost 5 there, but Freeman having to wait on Cross to finish shooting his free throws. You see Austin, Hall, Hamilton, and Jamar Williams all check into the ball game. Freeman sits and waits for Cross to finish his free throw here. And he hits them both to give him 5. And now, with 1:09 to go here, Freeman checking into the ball game. So a whole new fresh 5 for the Knights. Going back to that full court press, and it works, almost worked out for him on the turnover. And then an errant pass by Jacob Johannes. A little bit too high there for Miles Head. That pressure from the Calvary Christian defense may have played a part in that one. Keyshawn Hall bringing it up the court for the Knights now, hands it off to Freeman. Freeman for the long 3. And hits nothing but the court. Goes out of bounds. 40-18 Calvary with 52 seconds left in the first half. Johannes gets it over to Dane Anderson. Splits the defense, gets it over. Baseline 3. No good, but the rebound by Johannes can't get the putback. And that one's going to be rebounded by Keyshawn Hall.
Austin, good.
10 points for the young man on the dunk. 42-18. Calvary extends their lead there off the defense. We're down to 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here you see that full court press by the Knights. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. You see Keyshawn Hall not really expecting the foul there, but it was plenty of contact to be able to knock the ball dribbler off course. See, we talk about getting ahead of yourself. I got ahead of myself, and I said ball dribbler like I've never watched basketball before. But Dane Anderson hands it off there to Gibson Jones. Into the paint. Right hand from the left side is good. 6 points for Jones now. 42-20. And that'll end the first half here at Calvary as they jump out to a 22-point lead. Looking to go 17-9 on the season and finish and get region play 6-2. We'll be back for second half action here on the Master Wall Game of the Week. And it's senior night here at Calvary Christian High School on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and so much more when you join today.
I'm bringing my other half.
I'm bringing the pep talk. Come on! I'm clearing my head.
And I'm clearing 300. So, you in?
Join the club today. Get all the perks with the PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Join in club or online today. Deal ends soon. See club for details.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And we're back here, getting ready for second half action at the Master Ball Game of the Week at Calvary Christian High School as they jumped out to a 42-20 halftime lead. They won earlier in the season against Strong Rock, 78-34. But so far in this first half, they've been led by Liam Hokut's 11 with his 3 threes. Then you've got Dylan Hostin's 10 points to go along with it. Everybody else about around 3 to 5 points themselves, but good even spread out between the point separation, the point distribution between all the different players on the roster right now. But Strong Rock, they've been able to get some points out of Landon Cabalin and Gibson Jones, so not too bad. They've been playing pretty tough considering just the height and athletic advantage that Calvary has coming into this.
Absolutely, and, you know, they started going on a little bit of a run there early on in the second quarter, but Cabalin, he's been hitting some pretty tough shots, really. Those sort of fadeaway turnaround jumpers, really hard to hit. But, I mean, Calvary, they just have too much firepower.
Yeah.
They really do.
They're just tough. I'm not sure what the holdup here is to start this third quarter, but the officials at the scores have, I guess they're letting somebody come across the court to get their spot. They wanted to make sure he was able to get there without getting in the way of gameplay. So sometimes it's better just to look out for our elders around town still.
Absolutely.
Help them get to where they need to get to without any kind of harm or damage.
I believe
he may be the scorekeeper for Strong Rock, actually, getting over there. And now that he's back in position after the halftime break, we're getting ready to start here. Hostin with it, back to James Cross up top, looking to set up the offense for the Knights. Until Strong Rock still playing with most of their players down low, regardless of and that doesn't really stop as Hostin, the jumper from the elbow, gets 2 more to give him 12 on the night. And now 44-20 Calvary lead here in the third quarter to start things off.
Yeah, and Mike, there's really just nothing you can do to stop that.
And another bank shot 3 there by Landon Cabalin. That gives him 10 on the night. 44-23 Calvary. Manny Shepard with the ball now for Calvary. Drives right side into the lane and gets a layup. 5 points for the young man, Manny Shepard. Back to 46-23 Calvary, doubling up. And tipped out of bounds off the hands of Hostin. It'll stay with Strong Rock as it goes out of bounds. Landon East inbound it for the Patriots. Calvary looking to move to 6-2 on the season in the region. Their lone 2 losses. Looks like we're going to get a travel this time on Gibson Jones. So I'll turn the ball back over to Calvary. If you look at this region schedule here, and as far as in GIAA altogether, I mean, the team to beat's going to be Pacelli. And those are the lone 2 losses by Calvary in region play so far this year. But Pacelli, one of the top teams in the state, regardless of classification or division.
And we just everybody saw that highlight dunk that Pacelli had, and that was just, I believe it was Makai Williams was his name. But that was a poster. That was a big boy dunk.
Oh yeah, they've got a plethora of athletes on the Pacelli basketball team, and it took them a while to get going, try to get a feel for what they needed to do. It's kind of hard when you got 5 stars on the floor to try to find them to play like a team. And Hostin with a long 2 goes off the back iron there, rebounded by Gibson Jones, and he's going to get fouled as he tries to drive it up the court there. But yeah, I mean, Pacelli just one of those teams that are just have athletes abound on the basketball team, and like I said, you have 5 stars on the floor at once. It's hard to try to get them to play as a team. They finally started to get into that mold here lately, this last half of the season.
Yep, and they really live up to that old cliche. You know, they don't rebuild; they just reload every single year.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like they're going away anytime soon. As that one's passed off this time, Landon East on the wing gets it back up top to Crow. Ball movement, long two there, no good. Rebounded by Austin. Third rebound of the day for Dillon. Gets it over Manny Shepard from three. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Brady Crow. Tipped away, but then inbounds down low. Dylan Wilson for two. Austin left alone. Tried to get the jam over Dylan Wilson, but Wilson with a foul in the air. Wilson said, I'll take the foul rather than the poster. I don't want to be on any kind of photos. I saw what happened last night with Pacelli Brookstone. I don't want that same thing to happen to me with Austin. So I'll just commit the foul, make you go to the free throw line and shoot two.
And, Mike, you know what? That I don't know if anything could live up to that dunk last night that we saw, but that one probably would have been pretty close.
It was close. It was going to be a close one there. It was going to be a hammer. As we've got a whole new five checking in for Calvary now. As you see, Matthew Chestnut, Keyshawn Hall, Tyler Freeman, Jamar Williams coming into the game. Rebound there by Williams. Goes in for the shot, can't get it. It's going to be rebounded this time by Brady Crow, his third of the night. Shot off the glass. Good shot there by Gibson Jones, giving him 8 points on the night. 46-27 Calvary here. Under 5 to go in the third quarter. Williams going in down low. Oh, my bad. That was Keyshawn Hall, not Williams. But it calls a jump ball. The possession arrow going to Strong Rock, so it'll go possession to them. As Liam Anderson checks in the game for Austin here in the second quarter. 46-27 Calvary. Gibson Jones bringing the ball up the left side for Strong Rock. Long three, rims out there, and they're going to get a rebound going to Liam Anderson, his third of the day. Good defense there, but almost ticked away. Jamar Williams comes up with it. Long three again. No good. Rebounded by Cabalin, his second.
It looked like Keyshawn Hall was trying to go for another one of those deep bombs.
Yeah, he's trying to get a logo three there, but Cabalin goes on the other side and gets a three himself from the wing. That'll give him 13 points on the night, and we got a timeout. 4:13 to go in the third quarter. Calvary, 46-30 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here. Master Wall game of the week here at Calvary Christian. The Knights up 46-30 and possession of the ball as Cross brings it up the floor for the Knights here. You got Austin on the floor with Hamilton.
They've yet to start the clock. Just started.
A little bit behind there. We've had a couple of instances with some clock operations. Hamilton down low, kicks it out to Manny Cross. From the baseline, three. James Cross. The assist there by Darnell Hamilton. Strong Rock with the ball now. Gibson Jones goes into the paint, tries to get it up, rebounded instead. And no good on the putback attempt by Miles Head as he'll go to the free throw line as he got fouled on the attempt. 49-29 Calvary. Just over halfway through this third quarter, 3:40 left to go here. Miles Head to shoot 2 from the free throw line. 2 points, 1 rebound as he misses the first one. You start to see like I said, a good distribution of scoring here by Calvary so far. You've got 8 different players with at least a bucket. 5 of those with at least 5 points. So as he misses both free throws, goes inside, Shepard does, gets it to Hostin in the paint, jumper, just short there. Hamilton gets the rebound, kicks it out to Hokut, almost gets the 3, and then Cabalin with the rebound, his 3rd of the night.
And Cabalin right now just absolutely playing his heart out.
Oh, he is. 13 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for the young man. Another 3-point attempt. Almost goes in, but Head with the rebound and the putback, no good. But then right behind him goes Brady Crow for his first bucket. 2 points, 4 rebounds for Brady Crow on the night. James Cross setting up on the left side, drives into the lane, tries to go up with it, draws the foul by Connor Davies. And the young point guard to go to the free throw line with 8 points and an assist on the night.
I believe he's 4 for 4 so far at the line. He's been automatic.
Yeah, he's a good shooter, especially at that age. I mean, you can tell, you see it a lot here, especially at the high school level. Not a whole lot of stressing of importance put on free throw shooting, as you can tell when it comes game time. But you can tell that's one of the things Cross makes sure he does well. He probably practices it day in, day out.
Yeah, and I remember back when I used to play here, every practice after conditioning, we would, put up 100 free throws, go around to every goal, shoot 10 at a time, one to cool down, but also work on those free throws because they are very, very important.
And he makes them both again. There he gives them 10 points on the night. Does Cross in a 51-31 Calvary lead. One thing, they call them free throws for a reason, so you should be able to make them. And Cross right now 6 for 6 on the night. Defending underneath Davies. Hostin, as he gets it past the arms of Hostin to get to 4 points for Connor Davies on the night. 51-33, Hostin underneath, dumps it off to Hamilton, kick out, Hokut, too strong on a 3-point attempt. Cabalin with another rebound, his 4th of the day. From the elbow, no good on that one, and rebounded by Hamilton. Hamilton cleaning up on the glass. That's 7 rebounds so far for him. Underneath the Hostin, there's not a whole lot you can do once he gets that body underneath and gets position. 14 points on the night. 53-33, Calvary with the lead here. Long 3 there, no good off the back iron. Rebounded by number 13, Brady Crow. Miles Head unable to make it there, but you got another rebound. Good hustle by Connor Davies. And no good, rebounded by Dylan Hostin, his 4th of the night. As he goes into the paint, they're going to get a little, they're going to say foul on the floor as he got into the paint. You can hear some of the people out here a little bit contesting that call, wishing it was for travel. As Calvary gets the inbound the ball with the foul on the floor here. Minute 16 to go in the 3rd quarter and a 20-point lead for the Knights. Hostin goes underneath, kicks it back out. Cross, baseline 3, rims out there, and they're going to get a rebound. Goes to Gibson Jones. Tries to get it over in an errant pass to Dylan Wilson. And that'll be a turnover for Strong Rock, and they'll go back to Calvary. Cross to bring it up the floor for the Knights with Hostin, Hamilton, Anderson, and Williams on the floor.
I'd like to see Hostin try a 3.
Yeah, you don't see him get too many shots outside of just that elbow area. And they try to throw it across the court on the pass, and it's stolen away by Dane Anderson and then tipped away by Jamar Williams. He'll go out of bounds off the hands of him, back to Strong Rock. And the inbounds pass goes to Dane Anderson as he looks to bring it up the court. Cross almost tipped into the way out of his hands. Jamar Williams tries to stop it, but Gibson Jones goes baseline and makes the jumper. 10 points and 3 rebounds for Jones on the night. 53-35 as they look to get the last shot here at the end of the third quarter, does Calvary. Hostin with the ball now on the wing. Anderson with the screen. Hostin, baseline. Tried to go in for the jam again, but he got fouled.
He wants it.
Yeah, he saw that last night. He said he wants one of his own. He's tried twice, but Strong Rock's like, no, we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. We'll just send you to the line for 2. With 1.8 to go here in the third quarter, Hostin to the free throw line, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. And he'll make the first one to give him 15, and that'll extend Calvary's lead to 54-35. And the other one rims out, but Anderson gets the rebound, and the putback attempt is no good, and that'll end the third quarter. So Calvary 54, Strong Rock 35. We look 8 more minutes left to go in action here on the Master Wall Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here again, the Master Wall Game of the Week here at Calvary High School. Calvary Christian up 19 with 8 minutes to go in the ball game, and they have possession as Dylan Hostin looks to check it in for the Knights. Hocut, baseline 3, off the inbound, no good. Rebound attempt was going to go off the hands of Calvary. Looks like Keyshawn Hall was down there battling for the rebound. It goes off his hands, out of bounds. Strong Rock now with the ball is Cabalin bringing it up the floor here. Gets it over to Gibson Jones, the 2 leading scorers for the Patriots tonight. Gets it back up top to Cabalin. Inside jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Hostin, his 5th of the day. Down low, Hamilton. Darnell tried to go for the little spin, couldn't quite get it. Rebound goes to Head. Miles Head with the rebound. Looks like we're going to get maybe a foul on the play there. Going to stop action.
Yeah, it looked like that one was going against Darnell. Looks like he just swatted down trying to get the ball. Hit the arm.
Might be a little bit frustrated off not being able to get that layup. Still no points for Hamilton, but being able to contribute with 7 rebounds and an assist on the day. Cabalin with a little shot there, kind of rolls in and out, and Hocut comes up with the rebound. Manny Shepard tries to get it up underneath, stolen away by Head as he gets it up to Dylan Wilson, and now Dane Anderson almost trapped in the corner there. Cabalin fakes the 3, jumps inside. A little bit long on that one's going to be picked up by Shepard. Long 3-pointer attempt, no good there by Hall, but Hamilton comes up with his 8th rebound of the night. Hocut tried to get inside, but Head ends up with it as they blocked it.
Hokut just hit a WWE move on his defender over there.
Anderson, short, a little bit wide right, and then end up with the rebound is Keyshawn Hall. Hokut underneath. Looks like he was kind of confused on whether to go for the dunk or the layup. Didn't make either one of them. Strong Rock ends up with it. We got a timeout here, 6:05 to go in the fourth quarter, and we'll take a break with them on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And we're back here, 6 minutes to go in the Master Wall game of the week at Calvary Christian High School. Calvary with a 19-point lead, 54-35. Dane Anderson along the baseline. Cabalin from three, a little bit short there, ends up with a rebound, does Manny Shepard. Finally gets it up court to Keyshawn Hall. Looking to set up the offense here. Goes inside, almost a travel, gets away with it. Manny Shepard ends up with the ball now. Hall with it, outside the three. Drives inside, dish off. Halston from three. And it's going to be off, rebounded there by Landon East, his first of the day.
You know what? I like seeing it. Shoot more threes, big man.
Beautiful pass underneath by Landon Cabalin, but no good on Dylan Wilson. Rebounded underneath. Halston goes inside and gets another bucket. 17 on the night.
Dylan said, I don't need three-pointers. Let me just go do what I'm good at, and I'll run up the scoring column.
He said, let me just stick to what it is. I tried the three, didn't make it. Move on. 56-35 Calvary.
Looks like we got mass substitutions for both teams.
Looks like we're just swapping in and out here. Seems like 5-5. Everybody checking in, checking out. Both sides, I mean, despite the score being a 21 advantage going to Calvary, both teams right now playing hard, especially you got to give it to Strong Rock coming out and Landon Cabalin being able to do what he's been doing all night long.
For sure.
And off Connor Davies' head, Tyler Freeman with the steal and the layup on the fast break, his first bucket of the day. The ninth night, the score on the night. And nice little inside move, but no good on the shot. As Gibson Jones drove inside, just couldn't quite get it to drop in the bucket. And it goes out of bounds on the rebound attempt as Calvary picks up possession here with a 23-point lead as we are closing in on halfway through the fourth quarter here.
Ninth night to score on the night. Say that 5 times fast.
Freeman, a little bit left there. It's going to be rebounded by Connor Davies. And then there's going to be a little bit of a tie-up down low with a jump ball and let possession arrow going to Strong Rock. So they're going to end up with it. Davies checks it in. Gibson Jones bringing it up court. Underneath. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Matthew Chestnut. Baseline three, Jamar Williams, no good. Cross. Gets up, swats it away.
Go in.
No good there. Miles Head gets the rebound, his fourth of the day. Gibson Jones with it, poked away by Jamar Williams. Fast break layup, and he gets it in there. 12 gets 2, and that gives him 7 on the night. And now it's 60-35 Calvary.
And you know, Mike, at the high school level, I think 60 is the point goals. That one is denied.
Cross tried to get it up court quickly to Jamar Williams. threw it a little bit too far ahead of him there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Off the block, Liam Anderson got the block down low, and in transition, they just weren't able to get the ball into the hands of Jamar Williams.
But I was saying before Liam Anderson decided to send that ball to next week, I was saying at a high school level, 60 points is a good goal to hit every game. If you score 60 in a game, you did good.
Yeah. Now when Anderson gets the rebound, gets it over to Freeman, who passes it baseline. Jamar Williams up top the cross. Long two, no good. Anderson with another rebound. Gets it to Jamar Williams. Chestnut from the wing.
Yeah.
Sinks it for 3.
Look at Matt.
5 points from Chestnut. 63-35 Calvary, under 2.5 to go in the ball game.
It's so good to see Chestnut do that in the game. I was
Jamar
watching.
Williams, fast break on the steal. And can't quite get it, but Liam Anderson with the rebound and the putback.
Mike, I was watching Matthew Chestnut hit threes from the time he was in 4th grade.
To definitely tell all the practices working out for the young man. Gibson inside, unable to get it. Anderson with another rebound. Gets it up court to Freeman now. Freeman with the bucket. 4 points for him. Anderson, a quick 8 rebounds, kind of under the radar here in this ball game.
Liam Anderson having a sneaky good game. Looks like he might get another assist, too.
Jamar, high off the glass, can't get it. Rebound goes to Dane Anderson. 67-35 Calvary. Kicks it out.
Get in there.
3-pointer. Gibson Jones, 13 points on the night for the young man. And with 1:25 left to go in the ball game, Calvary 67, Strong Rock 35. Looks like what Coach is trying to do now, Coach Gordon, looks like he's got Abe Evangelista up off the bench about to check into this ball game. Possibly. Let's see if he stays up or not. And try to at least get him some playing time here on senior night despite the injured leg. Not sure if he's played all season long or not, honestly. I haven't been here to be able to keep up with it, so I don't know if he started out healthy and got hurt mid-season or.
I believe he got hurt at the end of football season, so before he was able to play any basketball, he messed up his knee pretty bad. I believe it was ACL injury.
Yeah, well, he's out there on the baseline. He's probably not going to move too much. Just kind of stick to that area, baby, and just try to shoot.
And
yeah, looking at the statistics throughout the season, this is his first playing time.
If I'm Strong Rock, let him have the shot.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a tight ball game. It's a more of a, and that's what it looks like they're going to do here. Get in. A little short rebound goes to Dane Anderson. And it's going to be 5-on-4 for Strong Rock here. Anderson short on the three-point attempt. Cross tried to get the rebound. Couldn't quite get there, but it comes up in Johannes' hand. This time Freeman gets the rebound.
Get it to him.
Brings it up the court, gets it down to Evangelista.
Oh.
No good on the three-point attempt. Anderson can't quite get the rebound, but it goes into the hands of Cabalin. And short on that attempt by Jalen Broomfield. Jamar Williams tried to get it into the hands of Evangelista, and it goes out of bounds. Under 30 seconds left to go in the ball game here. Looks like we got two guys on the court where everybody's just like, all right, let them get a shot off. Evangelista for Calvary, Broomfield for Strong Rock. Johannes can't get it in. Anderson.
Come on, Abe. Yeah!
And 2 points from Evangelista. As he gets on the scoreboard for the season. Just a good, feel-good story there for Evangelista to come out on senior night, unable to play all season long with that ACL injury, and get 2 buckets to end the senior night and end the home crowd season. Nice effort there. Nice little show of respect by Strong Rock, giving them the ability. He had a couple shots down there to shoot threes, couldn't make it, so they decided, all right, let him just get the easy layup there. And that's what he ended up doing. Now, that ends up with Calvary going to 17-9 on the season, 6-2 in the region. Strong Rock will drop to 5-20 and drop to 0-8 in region play and stay in 5th place. Now, Calvary, of course, their 2 lone losses coming up at Chelly, but they're still going to be in strong contention to be able to make some moves in the playoffs here upcoming in the GIAA. Now, with that being said here, after that big bucket by Abe Evangelista, we got to give our Alex Quinney All-State Player of the Game to another senior on the team. Of course, number 15, Dylan Hostin, 17 points, 5 rebounds and an assist. A lot of defense down low, able to alter some shots. Just all the height there between him, Anderson, Hokut, being able to alter shots down low by Strong Rock and get this win here. 69-38. Calvary comes out with it here for the Master Wall Game of the Week. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, and thanks on behalf of Paxton Holloway here running the show, doing some camera, doing some producing, doing some color. I'm Mike Froston. We'll see you next time.